What is going on, guys? Politics Gaming here, and today I am actually going to be doing a brand new live stream. This is going to be a continuation of the United States live stream series that I am going to start with it, which is going to be basically a just kind of like an intermediary series that I'm going to be holding in between the release of now and 6.39. It's also going to probably just provide a little bit of gaming content until the elections on November 6th. So this is going to be something that is going to be very, very interesting. If you guys actually, so what I'm actually gonna do is actually, just thinking about it, we're actually going to go after some reform of our healthcare system, and we're also going to continue the reform of our educational system, and we are also going to try, and I'm trying to make sure my entire YouTube is my entire stream and everything is set up. So what we are doing is, okay, so I'm also going to, which you guys can actually hear me, right? Just to make sure, like, I'm trying to make sure my mic's not going to be muted for the next, like, 40 minutes on here. So, we're going to go ahead and, for one, we're going to go ahead and increase agent training. We're also going to fully fund, shut up, Isaiah, fully fund fight against terrorism. And we are spending a lot of money, so I have a lot of money that I can actually put into this. Which, actually, another thing that I actually want to go ahead and ask you guys, what do you guys think about my new mic? What is the quality of it? And spending money that could go to Medicare. Yeah. Shut up, shut up, Backstar. I am actually gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and make a little plan of. We're actually gonna go ahead and make a plan of what we're going to do in the sense of healthcare and Social Security. For now, we are actually spending 1.6 trillion dollars on Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, and the healthcare market. This is actually, yeah, no, I mean, this actually, for one, it was paid for by the company. They sent it to me myself. So that is actually something, getting distracted, sorry. And I actually have to turn this sound off. Hang on, we gotta change this. Got about 250 billion from health. Well, Republican Gamer, I'm going to disappoint you, because I'm actually, for one, going to revitalize our energy market. We're gonna go ahead and invest, for one, into one nuclear power plant, and we're gonna go ahead and place this south of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. So we're going to see that. That's actually just south of Waco. So that is actually going to be interesting. And then we're also going to invest into about 12 solar power plants. These are going to help assist in the American energy market that is constantly sucking on the teat of Saudi Arabia, the Middle East, places such as Iran. Hey, I'm from Argentina. Good channel. What do you think about Macri's government? Can you actually talk about who Macri is? Is that the president of Argentina? And if so, I am actually not paying attention to the political situation in Argentina. I will gladly get with you, and then I could actually probably do an analysis video on the Argentinian government. That would actually be a very interesting thing. Thank you, Camilo, for actually giving me that idea. where I could actually talk about different geopolitical situations going on in other countries. This would actually be a part of that. I would actually have to concentrate on that kind of stuff after the midterm elections, whenever we cover the midterm elections on November 6th. But, so, let's go ahead and continue looking at this. I need to invest in 2 more solar power plants. We're going to go ahead and put these 2 solar power plants in Southern California, in SoCal. So, I'm actually going to go ahead and invest in about 10 more. We're going to go ahead and build these things just across the southern United States and the southwest. I always get confused between my west and my east. We're going to go ahead and also develop in New Mexico. Go ahead and develop in these areas. So, Politics Gaming building that wall. I actually will build the wall in a couple of minutes. After I start revitalizing my healthcare, I will go ahead and probably invest into the wall. Since, I mean, we are playing... What's going on? Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I think the game's about to crash. Oh, thank God. So, what else are we going to be doing? So I'm just going to go ahead and concentrate on this. We're going to get all this done probably in this live stream. Offshore wind. I think I'm going to go ahead and invest in 5 of those. I don't think offshore wind will actually provide a lot of money for me. Macri is indeed the president of my country, and he is the stereotype of a neoliberal. He's applying for forms sent by the IMF, and they're really controversial. For example, he settled some pieces of land, literally parts of land in the country, and guarantee of debt. Wow. Okay, we're going to place that right there. And I think we need just 2 more. Yeah, we just need 2 more. I'm going to go ahead and build this off the coast of San Francisco. And then I'm also going... I keep on trying to click on solar. So those are going to be off there. And I'm also going to go ahead and build this one off the coast of Texas. Because of me being a good old Texan, that is going to be something that I like. So... what else are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and then also invest in an oil platform. I'm going to build this just off of a... Alright, so PG for mayor, because the IMF lended us money, too much. So since, you know, my boy Camilo is in need of assistance, we're going to go ahead and go over to Argentina, and we're going to go ahead and give them some aid. I'm going to go ahead and give them $250 million worth of financial aid. So that is actually going to be what's going on there. Stop pork barreling. What the hell is pork barreling, Republican? No problem, Camilla. Man, I always love doing that. So we are investing in this. Nationalization projects have already been completed in the cocoa industry, which the cocoa industry does seem to be, yeah, oh wow, we are actually 2.1% of that. That is actually interesting. How much are we putting into it? Let's go ahead and put $1 billion more into that. Oh man. Just trying to multitask, honestly. It's hilarious. Ba 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 ba. All right, so gotta help a random Latin American country. Well, I mean, aren't the Latin American countries the ones that are literally, like sending all the people in? Which actually, I'm gonna go ahead and start that kind of discussion in the stream right now. The live stream, it will never end. Jesus. Which actually, I'm gonna go ahead and start that discussion right now. What is your guys' opinion on the situation, on the geopolitical and immigrational, if that is even a word? What is your guys' opinion on what's going on in this area, in Latin America and stuff like that? Do a 24 hours live stream? Jesus Christ. What do you guys want from me? Extra spending politicians put in the spending bills that only help their state or district, also known as earmarking. Greetings, PG. I'm a long-time watcher of your channel, and I would like to say your videos are really good and fascinating. Wow, thank you so much, Dorn. I have never seen you in my live stream before, and I've never seen you in the comment section before, so thank you so much for that comment. I really appreciate you guys and your support for my channel. I love getting reception from you guys. So, guys, if you guys have anything, like any suggestions of anything, I would love to take those suggestions from you guys. Thank you so much for just supporting my channel over these several years. Without you guys, I would not be here, and I really love you guys for this. I mean, I'm doing stuff such as I'm getting like interviews with companies such as Everson. I'm getting companies to send me stuff like microphones, and I'm using that microphone right now. And I mean, it's a fascinating microphone for $10. Like, I mean, I'm sort of being paid to say this, sorta. I mean, if you say pay, sorta, I mean, they're not really paying me. They just sent it to me for free. But like, if you guys want to do something with it, like, I definitely would say that this is a microphone that you guys should get. PG is a sellout. Shut up. Gotta do a Halloween live stream. Wonder what you will get when you hit 100,000 subscribers. I mean, we're already at 10 watchers right now. I mean, like, it's super fascinating, honestly. So, what's going on? So let's go ahead and look at our immigration situation before we start analyzing the thing. And I think I'm going to incur a little bit of a deficit. So that's actually something we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to go ahead and incur a little bit of a deficit whenever we're going to start investing into our health and social security. I think we already started this. Yeah, we already did the total. So that is helping us out financially. It's always gotta figure something out. Alright, so, wait, Regulate physician-assisted suicide. Passive euthanasia means with consent from the patient or their family, stop intensive treatment, thereby causing the patient's death more or less rapidly. Administering painkillers to relieve the patient's pain, if it may so shorten the patient's life, it is also considered a form of passive euthanasia. Active euthanasia is a distinct because it is an intentional act that the patient's consent whose goal it is to cause his or her immediate death. Why do you need assisted suicide? Are you retarded? Like, dude, come on, just pull the trigger. So, hey PG, have you ever played with Greenland? That would be interesting. Boring. Well, I didn't even think Greenland was... I don't think you can play as Greenland. No, you can't. Actually, you can't. Countries that are dependencies at the beginning of the game, you cannot play as them. You cannot play as a dependency. PG, not everyone has a gun. Can you play as democratic and change to authoritarian? Well, what do you mean by that? Are you saying play as a democratic country and then go authoritarian, or what's going on there? Trump dictatorship. Stop deleting your comments, Isaiah. Alright, so what are we going to go ahead and do? We're going to go ahead and start, I think we're going to start a couple of nationalization projects in here. I don't think, well actually, I think I could. Let's go ahead and try to see what's going on here. I don't think I could, because I actually nickel I don't think I would be able to do. Maybe nuclear submarines? Let's see if we can try to do that. Let's do that with the TV address. PGM fine. Suicide is not a good way to go, and the people buys rifles and like apples and nothing happens. Yay! We got Republican and Democratic support for that nationalization. People buy... Alright. So... Custom duties... Silver, steel. Let's go ahead and subsidize steel by about $2 billion. 5.376. I learned so much from this video about how to handle the economic and the sectors. Yeah, I try, like, that's actually something that I really like to do, and I always try to do, is where I try to at least be as detailed as I can, and whenever I'm talking and doing stuff in the game, actually, this is why I hadn't seen anything. 5.376. Make Trump God King. What? Okay, we are actually running a deficit now, so use Russia to rig midterms. How do I use Russia to rig the midterms? That makes no sense. So, what money are we going to fund into our budget guidelines? Well, I'm leaving. Good luck, PG and y'all guys. All right, thank you so much for joining this live stream, Camillo. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, Camillo, and I'll make sure to send my regards over to Argentina for you. So let's go ahead and see what we're doing. Total partial. We would save $58 billion if we were to take off income tax exoneration for private retirement schemes. Minimum retirement pension. I could actually get that to about $1,000. Let's go ahead and put more money into psychiatric care. Fight against AIDS. Let's go ahead and do that. Fight against orphan diseases. Genetic diseases, cancer, we're gonna fully, whoa, this is getting expensive. Fight against AIDS, yeah, okay, let's go ahead and look at everything else. How do wars work in this type of game? Does it simulate the ramifications of a powerful country going to war, and what is the effects of the rest of the simulated game world? Okay, we're going to go ahead and put that. We're going to go ahead and put 2 stars. Okay, let's go ahead and put full funding into maternity. And we're going to go ahead and put this to 500,000. Legislation. We're going to go ahead and increase retirement pension by another $10 billion. We're going to go ahead and put that at $900 exactly. That's going to be $9.2 billion. I hope the next version of 6.39 will have 1 road and 1 belt project. That will be awesome. Oh yeah, that would actually be really interesting. So we already have a trade contract actually with Saudi Arabia. Okay, so get rid of that song. Okay, and so sincere salutations. Currency 2019 edition will be hard to get things through Congress as Donald Trump. Yeah, I actually can agree with that. Wow, look at that. Look at that skyrocket. Got inflation from 1.27 to 1.47. Well, actually, we're standing at 1.69. This actually... God, I keep forgetting what I'm saying. I'm going to go ahead and increase this to 2.00%. Senate may be easier, House harder, or impossible, depending on how the Democrats win in 2018 is going to decide that answer for you, Republican. Again, in my opinion, I believe that the Democrats will take the House, but the Republicans will keep the Senate. So that is going to be a very interesting matter for us, for players of this game, since again we will, like the Republicans actually have very slight majorities in these races. So what we are actually probably going to do is actually we're just going to have to deal with Democratic majorities in the House, but then we will have Republican majorities in the Senate. I want to get this still Dustin F. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting. So, yeah, it's... Let me see what else we can actually do. Laws in progress, law history. I think the Senate will be 52-48 or 53-48 in Republican control. I will actually agree with that. I will actually agree with that because I'm honestly a firm believer, and if you guys actually have not watched the video, I actually am pretty confident that the Senate will increase for Republican favor. However, I know for a fact that the House will flip into Democratic control, which could be bad news for President Donald Trump, in which he could actually be subpoenaed by the Democratic majority. If they actually vote in favor of it, there may be a couple of Democrats that may not want to do that. So that is going to depend on it. Let's actually go ahead and do something. I think I'm going to go ahead and conduct a massive operation to accompany illegal immigrants to the borders. So we're going to go ahead and launch that massive terrorist, almost a terrorist. We're going to go ahead and launch a massive deportation authorization of illegal immigrants living in the United States. This is going to be a very good thing in the opinion of some people who do not like illegal immigrants. For people, support groups and stuff like that living in the United States, this will be loathed upon by people who do not want illegal immigrants forcibly removed from the United States. UN to the rescue, yeah, whatever. I'm probably just gonna pull my troops out of Qatar, or just completely ignore them. I just honestly think, do a playthrough of all Eversim games. What can the U.S. do in counter China plan in Africa for infrastructure? I think, I honestly don't know. Total jihad, spotted and murdered. They mailed his head to us. Blah blah blah. I don't know. There's not really a way for you to do any Belt and Road initiatives in this game, so that's something that's just not. That's just something that's not looked upon by the game. I don't know. Alright, environment. I'm going to go ahead and fund the living hell out of the environmental policy. Alright, so our illegal immigrant deportation bill just passed. Hell yeah, thank you so much, Maddie. Nuclear threats, I'm going to go ahead and increase that. Pollution, I'm going to increase that. We're going to go ahead and fund at least $2 billion into environment. Whoa, 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 whoa. 2.1. There we go. Alright, so let's go over here. Regulate. Legislate non-conventional gas and oil. .32% deficit. We are looking at, wow. Boost modern version of feminism, so women's rights groups apparently. So let's go ahead and see what else is going on. Political parties, legality, it's a free multi-party system, mixed and unlimited funding or private funding only. First GPS is not on Steam. I actually want to play that. Either that or Rulers of Nations. The costs of an election campaign are limited for each term of office. I don't think it would be too far off for Donald Trump to actually do mixed and limited funding. That could actually be an idea because of his just anti-swamp stance. And I think the limitation of the amount of money flowing into politics in America would actually make sense. Energy. DRW. What is DRW? I have no idea what you're talking about, my guy. 15 out of 120 days. That's because I'm barely even wanting to progress. Thank you for taking care of ecology. Drain the swamp. Drain the swamp. Crime rate is going down, so the swamp is getting drained. Determine legalization on prostitution. Legal, but organized activities legal. Illegal. That could actually probably be working. Make everything in America. Yeah, I wish. Wish I knew how to do that at least. Let's go ahead and reduce that to 35, 22. 24, 37, okay. What kind of taxes are we going to reduce? We're going to go ahead and put that at 7.5. What kind of computer do I use? I use a... it's a desktop computer. It has a GTX 1060. More of a it's a GTX 1060 i7 Intel Core processor. Pretty interesting. It's a not that bad of a computer. I'm actually planning on getting my own. We're going to go ahead and invest $15 billion into the services industry. I am actually running up my deficit, so that's not too much of a good idea. I need to watch my spending. Which actually, I'm actually running up a $100 billion deficit right now. Sounds like you could get a better GPU. I think I do have a better GPU. I just forgot what it was. So solar powered is actually nationalized. I know that. Nationalization. We actually are. You playing as a fiscal conservative, not a democratic? Better start cutting spending. Yeah, but what am I cutting spending to? We're actually not even cutting spending, but I could actually increase the transactional tax. We're going to increase it by a quarter. Oh, shit. Alright, that wasn't universally loathed by the people. For those who are actually watching right now, if you have not, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Please support me in any way you can. Drop a super chat right now, guys, for those who have not. You get special status on my YouTube channel whenever you increase VAT to 5%, cut health. I don't even need to cut health if I increase the value added tax to 5%. So let's go ahead and play this. Military operations. Go to war siding with the country in conflict. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I need to go ahead and cancel that transactional tax bill.
You have just...
Well, I wonder if there's any news about a green week against greenhouse gases. A great week for all environmental movements with mobilized to alert people and complain about the great quantity of polluting toxins. The distributions of biodegradable purses happened and several lectures and experimental shows were held. No doubt the operation will have a civilian impact and highlight the passivity of the government in this field. Serbia has joined the Collective Security Treaty Organization. Wow, oh my god, that's actually really cool. This is a huge thing. For those who are not familiar with geopolitics and stuff like that, the Collective Security Treaty Organization is actually a massive organization commanded by China, Russia. Let's actually go ahead and look at it now. And we cannot do anything against Serbia now. This is a big thing for Serbia, and a big day for that. The CSTO now has Serbia as a member. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the CSTO right now. The CSTO, where is the CSTO? Is the CSTO not in here? Commonwealth of Independent States. There it is. The Collective Security Organization was formed in 2002. So it has Armenia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Russia, Tajikistan, and Serbia. I thought it had China. The CSTO is the one that had China in it. This seems more like a proto-Russian geopolitical alliance. Join the European Union, I wonder. You thinking of BRICS? No, I'm not thinking of BRICS. I know the difference between BRICS and the CSTO. But I always believed that China was actually in the CSTO, along with Iran. I'm going to go ahead and look that up. Let me look. CSTO, the Collective Security Treaty Organization. What? Signed the Collective Security, the Tashkent Pact. Signed the next year, and the treaty took effect of 1994. So I guess this is that proto-Soviet, I guess that this is that proto-Soviet thing. That's so weird. Member states. Serbia? Okay, so Serbia and Afghanistan are actually non-member observer states as of 2013. That's interesting. I always thought China was in the sea. Shanghai. It's the Shanghai organization. Damn. I was like, there's literally like an alliance between the Chinese and the Russians. What was the alliance? which, speaking of alliances, I'm going to go ahead and keep... I'm going to go ahead and put a total embargo on trade with Iran. I'm going to go ahead and for one, I'm going to go ahead and see what countries I can actually embargo. I can go ahead and sanction Iran and Sudan. Yeah, thank you so much, Thesis. So I'm going to go ahead and put sanctions on Syria, Iran, and Sudan, as well as South Sudan. Which actually, before I do that, I need to change that song. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. We're going to go ahead and ban all industrial products. Oh, we already have that. I'm going to go ahead and ban the import of products, industrial products from Iran. We're also going to ban the export and import of energy products to Iran, to and from Iran. Industry, farming. I'm going to go ahead and put selective sanctions on there. So I'm going to ban the sale of total embargo of cotton, of textiles to Iran. Wine, they're not going to be able to receive my wine. Alcohol, wood, we're going to go ahead and ban. Liquor, we're going to go ahead and ban. What else? Coffee? Would that actually... yeah, I don't think they need coffee. Colza, no, 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 no colza for them. If you want to hit their economy hard, just do an embargo on energy and main industry goods like steel. Since you're actually like just joining, I already did a total embargo of industrial products and energy products from Iran. Sugarcane. I'm gonna go ahead and ban. Yeah. There's several countries that already have arms embargoes against. A lot of countries have arms embargoes against. Iran and Iraq is one of them. So since there's like 12 people watching right now, 10 people watching right now, can you guys actually give me a review on how my microphone sounds? I really, really want to hear you guys' take on how you guys think my microphone sounds. Thank you so much for the company that actually sent this microphone to me. Pop Voice, thank you so much for that. Kind of cleaner, yeah, exactly. Sounds perfectly fine to me. Hell yeah. Nah, Republican, you're gonna have to go ahead and buy one. Maybe I can get you a discount. Wow, we have a 7.62% growth rate as the United States. I can probably do like a video on it. I could actually record something with my phone, and I could actually like edit it all together and then like tell you guys about it, stuff like that. That would actually be something I could actually do. Let's go ahead and look at this. We're gonna go ahead and defund employment agency again, and then we're gonna fully fund. Wow, that is expensive. So something we're gonna do. Wow, we actually dropped the unemployment rate down to 1%. Now we're back at 4%. Help for employing seniors. Wow, it's really young people. Let's go ahead and fully fund that. $4.11. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and start seeing what our education system is looking like. It's going up. It's going up, guys. Cut gender equality and combating discrimination, then you add elsewhere. Jesus Christ, that's just because you don't want to see equality, my guy. Let's go ahead and add 1,000 across the nation. $16 billion. Higher education, just to make sure that people are getting their education, their higher education. We're growing our deficit. What is our economy looking like right now? Next quarterly loan is set to be $7 billion. Budget deficit is $10 billion? No, that seems to be like $100 billion. What? Budget deficit in percent. That's wrong. That is wrong. Let's see what our spending is looking like. Debt reimbursement is going down. We've actually cut it. I could put a weapons embargo on China, meaning 100% cut, TBH. Space research. Let's go ahead and put some money into space research. I don't know. We're gonna have to think about a space research plan. So 40 to 60% cut. Yeah, whatever. Civil servant. Let's go ahead. Go forward. Yeah, I don't care about you, Qatar. Law on Social Security payments.
Voted on and the law has been passed.
You think if I want to get one of those mics, my audio would be better? Yeah, I mean, it probably would be. It's actually a very efficient mic, and I actually really recommend it. And no, I'm basically not being paid to say that, because it's actually a very decent mic. Everson to add more stuff in the sectors. Attack in Washington. Well, guys, this is going to be where I'm going to go ahead and leave this off. If you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys, I'm actually going to go ahead and start amping up my community announcements and stuff like that. Guys, for those who like to interact with me and watch them and watch me and keep tabs on me, go ahead and keep tabs on my community posts. I will be amping up the amount of those that I actually release before then, and that will actually be my way to actually update you guys on what kinds of news things are actually coming out, especially new polls, stuff like that, minor things. So guys, if you guys like this, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Please leave me a super chat, go to my Patreon, support me on Patreon, stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you guys so much for being here for me. And guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please go give my other videos a watch with my midterm videos. And guys, make sure to be there whenever I live stream the election results on November 6th, 2018, where I will broadcast live with Backstar and Jake with the results of the 2018 midterms. Look forward to that. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.